Have you been thinking about moving to the highly coveted gated community of Westcliffe here in the awesome city of Porter Ranch, California, but you're not quite ready to pull the trigger and buy a home? Well, guess what? You can lease this home. Guys, this home is absolutely stunning. It has a great price and I cannot wait to show it to you. Come on, let's check this one out. All right, guys, so like we always do, I am gonna start this tour on the exterior of this property. Guys, look at this. This house is awesome. I remember back almost 2 years ago when I came out here and I was shooting the model homes. None of these homes were built yet. This was always my favorite model. This is the Sunset model. And guys, I have so much to show you here. It's incredible. Now, as you see here, these guys have already done an amazing build out on the front lawn. They added these 4 huge palm trees right over here. They look incredible. They did a nice marble like stand for the palm trees to sit inside of. And they did the nice turf here. And I love this tile that they went with. It has like a nice marble look to it, almost like a limestone look. It looks great. So you have this nice driveway that comes right in and it allows you to access both of your garages. So you have a nice 2-car garage right through here. And I love that they went with the glass doors for the garage door opener here. And then of course, right over here, we have another 1-car garage. Now, some folks do park a car in there. Personally, if this was my house, I'd be parking my motorcycles in there because I think it's perfect for that. Or I would do what a good friend of mine, Jesus, has done on other videos I've shot, where he actually turned this into an amazing home gym. So you got options here. And that's what I like about this particular model, the Sunset, is that they give you those 2 different garages. Now, of course, on the exterior over here, as you come around this way, we're gonna have this nice limestone tile that they did across most of the frontage of the house. And then of course, on the top side, we have the stucco. I always tell you guys, stucco is a very popular material, building material we use here in California, because it just handles everything, all the different weather and things we have like that, handles it really well. Now, guys, I cannot wait to show you guys the inside of this home. Come on, let's check it out. All right, guys, so as you step in this home, the first thing that's going to stand out is how from the moment you open this front door, you have a perfect view that goes right through the home, right through the backyard, and you can see these incredible views of the entire San Fernando Valley. Guys, it looks absolutely incredible, and at nighttime, it just lights all the way up. It's fantastic. Now, the next thing that stands out is this amazing double staircase here. I love the double staircase. In every model I've been in the neighborhood, all of them have always been the floating staircase. This is my first time seeing the non-floating staircase, the more traditional staircase. And actually, I love it. I think it's great. You know, there's some issues that come along with that floating staircase. It's a little slippery. It's not that great for babies, and it's not that great for animals like dogs and things like that. So it's great to see what it looks like if it's not a floating staircase. It looks fantastic. Now let's use this opportunity and let's talk about the details of this home. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this home is actually for lease. And that's a great opportunity for a lot of you guys out there that are not ready to pull the trigger and buy a home in this community, but you still want to have access to the amazing schools, live in a great house, and maybe take advantage of some of the tax benefits that come along by leasing a home, especially if you are an entrepreneur. Now, this home is 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. It's a little bit under 5,200 square feet of living space, and it has a monthly lease of $14,800 a month. Guys, that is a fantastic deal. And I want to shout out my partner, Shanti Hoffman. This is her lease listing. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Shanti, and we will be able to take care of you and schedule a private showing. Now, I want to start this tour this way towards the kitchen. Guys, I love this kitchen. It looks great. These owners went all out. As you can see, the floors throughout this entire great space are awesome. It's a beautiful engineered wood flooring. It looks really good though. And then over here, we have the nice oversized kitchen island. You guys, if you watch my channel, you know I love the oversized kitchen island. It's done in a nice quartz, and you got the nice waterfall edge here. Now, as we come over here, we have our 48-inch Wolf stove that has the double oven right here. I absolutely love it. You can tell they never use this. You're gonna have the 6 burners up top. You got the griddle up here. So for you guys out there that love to cook, this is perfect for you. Of course, we have the same Wolf hood as well. Over here, we're gonna have the metal farm style sink. They went with the nice chrome hardware here. And then we have the Cove dishwasher right over here. And then right here, we have the nice Gen Air trash compactor. So this kitchen comes fully outfitted with everything that you're gonna possibly need. Now, as you come around this way, I wanna show you guys right over here, you have all this cabinet space here. And then of course, we got the Sub-Zero fridge here, looks great. We got our ice dispenser here. We have our water dispenser right over here. Plenty of space in there. And then guess what? We have an additional oven in this kitchen right here. And then we have our microwave / convection oven right over here. So it looks great. Now, before I show you guys the rest, I want to take you guys back over here and I want to show you that you do have this really nice sized pantry right here. You can see as I step inside, I can spread my arms out. It's a really decent sized pantry. And then of course, we're gonna have all of this storage space over here. So that looks fantastic. Now, with this particular layout of the Sunset model, you have a lot of options in this home. And that's what I like about this particular floor plan. Now, as I stand right here, this is most likely gonna be the space where most people are gonna put a nice dining room table so you can have your formal dining. Now, because you have all this space here, you could either set your table to go this way or you can set it to go long and go this way. So that way, when you look through the front door, you see the dining room table, you look right outside. And then of course, you get to have dinner right in front of these amazing views. So personally, of course, you can choose once you move in to do it however you like, but that's just probably where I would dedicate to a dining room area. Now, this home also technically has 2 living rooms. As I step around this way, we have a living room on this side, and as you step around over here on this side, we have this other space here, which is technically the living room. Now, they built out a really nice, large electric fireplace over here. It looks great. We have all the hardware here, so you can put a TV over this fireplace here. It looks good, and I love the chandelier that they have here. So this is the perfect entertaining space. Personally, this would probably be my living room, but you could also make it what? Another dining area, right? So you don't have to put your dining there. You could put your dining here and start your living over there. Now, as we walk over here on this side, this is a dedicated space for entertaining as well too. So you can either make this your living room or it could be more of like a nice den, a nice little family room, a nice family area. You tell me in the comments below, what would you do with this particular space if you decided to lease out this property? It's very spacious. You have lots of room, lots of natural light is gonna come in here. And what I love is that it has a nice sliding door, which allows you to step right outside to your backyard from this space. So if you're entertaining in the backyard, of course, this space has a lot of access right from the backyard, which is pretty great. Now let's come over here. As we come back over here this way, I do want to call out right here that we have our powder room. So this is going to be the bathroom that most of your guests are using when you're entertaining. And what I like in the Sunset model versus a lot of the other models is that the powder room tends to be towards the front door in most Toll Brother models in this community. What I like here is that it's closer towards the back of the home, because if you're going to be entertaining a lot in the living room, dining area, in the backyard, you want the bathroom to be a little bit closer. And I like that it's actually right here off of the living space. So as we step inside the powder room here, we have a nice little single vanity sink. Of course, we have our little water closet area right over here. But like I said, this is just a nice little powder room. Going to be, most of your guests that you're entertaining are going to be using that. And then we have a nice little coat closet over here as well too. So you can easily store some coats and things like that for your guests as they come inside the house. All right, now if you watch my videos, you know my favorite space of any home is gonna be the indoor-outdoor living. I love backyard spaces, and in a community like this, it's quite a competition actually, and they did a really good job on this one. Now we have this nice sliding door. I'll show you, I have it open already, but it slides closed just like this, and then it easily opens right back up, right? And I like this particular layout because you have 3 different sliding doors. You have one over here in this living room, one on that living room, and then of course this area has its own. As we step outside, we have this huge, and when I say huge, I mean huge covered patio. This space is literally almost, I would say about 30 feet in length. And so you get a lot of space out here. You could do a lot. You could build an amazing, put together like a nice outdoor kitchen in this area right here. You can put all kinds of furniture out here, a pool table. It's really cool and important because guess what? It gets really hot out here in the summertime and you don't always want to be baking in the sun. So it's nice to have an outdoor space where you're going to get the shade, right? So that's why I love this huge covered patio. Also has the built-in speakers here. So that's already done for you. That's something you don't have to worry about. Now come this way. I love the design that they laid out this backyard in. They did the nice turf with the little stone pieces in between the turf. So that looks great. And then right over here, we have this nice little grass area here. The thing I like is that, of course, it's a putting green and you can easily practice your putts. So that way when you go out with your friends, you're nailing all those putts, but you can pull these right out easily. And then you could use this as yard space. Say you were throwing like a kid's party, you could easily put a nice jumper over here in this section. So you still have space and opportunity. It doesn't have to just be a putting green, but it is a putting green. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. Now, as we come around over here towards this side of the home, we have this awesome sunken little conversational area. Now this is a waterfall. We don't have it on right now. We live in California. We try to conserve water, right? If you know anything about California, that's a big deal here. But when you move in, we'll absolutely get it turned on, get everything filled up and have this running. It works off of an app on your phone and you can turn that on. You have a nice little waterfall that comes right over here. And then of course we have this nice little seating area here where you and your friends can gather and sit and talk and check out these amazing views that you have from this backyard. So I absolutely love this space as well too. Now, I cannot wait to show you guys the rest of this home. Come on, guys. All right, guys, now I want to show you guys the 2-car garage. So come with me over here. As we come to this door right here, this is where you're going to be entering the home most of the time. Now we have a nice 2-car garage here. I showed you guys the front of this when we were outside. And what I like about this particular garage is that it does have the sunken ceiling here. I'm sorry, not the sunken ceiling, it has the high ceiling here, which allows you to do one of two things. You can either do the additional storage or they'll install a storage unit that comes down so you can still add things like suitcases and Christmas decorations and all that kind of stuff. Or you can literally use one of these slots here and you can do a car lift. So a couple of my friends that live in the neighborhood do have a car lift, so that way they can park one car and park one car on top. So because you have the high ceilings in here, you're able to do that. Now let's come out this way. I do want to call out right over here is going to be all of your electrical systems here. Your sprinkler systems are going to be right here. And of course your water heater is going to be right here as well too. All right, guys, now I want to show you guys the other spaces that are right here on the first floor. Now, before we even move on to there, I want to call out, we have this nice under the stairs space here. And guys, I've seen so many different clients do so many different things. And in this house, we have two. We have one on this side, we have one on this side. Some people put furniture here. They make it like a nice little reading section. I've seen people actually glass this off and turn it into like a nice little wine cellar. Now you're going to be renting the place, so you're not going to be doing too much with it. It's going to be more from a furniture design standpoint if you're leasing the place out, but you do have these really cool spaces. And I like to call it out because I've seen some really cool stuff take place underneath the stairs in this particular model with other homes I've seen in the neighborhood. Now let's come around and let's go this way. Now right here, we're gonna open up into our first bonus space of the house. Now this room is not even included in the bedroom count. It's a really nice space. A lot of people end up using this space as an office. I've seen some people turn it into a movie theater, but you can get really creative. We just shot one last week where they kind of turned this room into like a rumpus room for the kids and they had stuff hanging from the ceilings. It was pretty cool. So there's a lot that you can do with a nice bonus space like this. Now, as we step out, we're gonna come this way, and this is gonna lead into our first guest bedroom of the home. Now, what I like about all the bedrooms in this home are two things. The Sunset model actually has the largest bedrooms that Toll Brothers offered. So you're gonna get large bedrooms throughout this entire home. And the other thing is that every bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. So that's fantastic. So as you can see, this room is very spacious. You can easily fit a king size bed and a whole lot more in here. As you know, if you watch my videos, I think it's fantastic when you have a downstairs guest bedroom in case you have someone living with you that can't handle those stairs, or if for some reason you don't want to have to handle the stairs, you got a nice space that you can stay. And in a lot of homes, a room like this would be the primary suite, right? And so you're getting a great, nice little suite down here, and it is on the downstairs floor, so I think that's great. Now, as we come over here, we get some nice storage right over here. We have this awesome little walk-in closet right here. It's pretty spacious. As I step inside, I'll show you. I can spread my arms out here. So we have a nice, 2-bar system right here. And then as we come over here, look at this awesome bathroom, guys. It looks incredible. We have a single vanity sink here. I love the shower. They went with a nice 2-tone, actually 3-tone if you consider the flooring. They have a nice little marble backsplash here. They did a nice little towel on the two sides of the wall. And guess what? You still get your bench right here. So that's fantastic. Now, as we step out of the first guest bedroom, I wanna walk you right across the hall here. And guess what? This is gonna be the single car garage that this house offers. It's pretty spacious. I love this space. I shot a house, I'll probably cut to it right now. My buddy Theus, on his Sunset model, he decided to turn this into an awesome gym. It came out amazing. I've also seen people turn this space into a movie theater as well too. I have another client buying in a neighborhood right now, and we're in escrow, and that's what his plans are. He's gonna actually turn it into a movie theater. Or you can actually park your car in here. Like I said, if it was my house, I'd be parking my motorcycles in here. So you got nothing but space and opportunities with the second garage that you have on this home. All right, guys, so you've seen the downstairs. I cannot wait to show you guys the upstairs. So come on, let's head on up. Now, while we're heading up the stairs, I wanna remind you, my team and I put together a comprehensive relocation guide. So if you're thinking about moving here to Southern California or Los Angeles, I know you got a lot of questions because a lot of you guys reach out to me. Well, guess what? I put together this really cool guide. I've answered a lot of the questions that I commonly get, and guess what? It's completely free. So make sure you look at the description below, and it's completely free. Go ahead, download it, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Now, I'm gonna start us right over here in the second bonus space of this home. This is the loft, and I love it. It looks great. Now, one of the things you're gonna notice is that the upstairs space is completely carpeted, which I think is really comfortable. Now, of course, you're gonna be leasing this home, so you're gonna have to leave the carpet in place. Maybe we can negotiate something with the seller, but I doubt it. You're most likely gonna be living with this carpet. Now, what I love about this space right here, this is gonna be one of those flex spaces where you can just let your imagination run wild. I'm curious, tell me in the comments below, what would you do with this particular flex space of the house? Like I said, clients have turned it into offices. I've seen this become like a whole video game room or like a homework station. A lot of people turn this into offices. It's probably the most common one I see. Now, I think it should be more of a family space because you have this amazing, come with me guys, let me show you. You have this amazing balcony right here. I like how they covered it in turf. It feels really comfortable, right? It's like really thick turf. And then look at these views. You have these awesome views from right here. You have even better views from up here than you do downstairs because we're on the second floor. It looks incredible. I think this is the perfect place for you to like entertain the family. And let's just say you were having an event downstairs and you have members that necessarily didn't want to be a part of it. Well, you can do like a little nice section up here. This could be the VIP if you were having a party, right? So I love it. I think it's fantastic. I love that this house does have this nice little balcony right off the loft area. And that's why I feel like the loft in this house would most likely be a really cool family space. Now let's come back inside. Now, as we come this way, I want to show you guys that we have two different wings of this house right here. So we're gonna have the east wing, which is where your laundry room and your primary bedroom are gonna be. And then we have 3 bedrooms right over here to the west wing. So let's go into the west wing of the house. And then we are going to actually go to our left here. And I wanna show you guys the second guest bedroom here. Now I do wanna call out, you got some nice storage space right over here. Now, as we come in here, we have the nice panel wall. I think they did a great job with this. Of course, you can paint this wall a different color. That won't be a problem. Even if you're leasing the home, that's not an issue at all whatsoever. The sellers will allow you to do that. But I like that they already provided a nice little cool wall pattern right here for you. It looks great. Like I called out earlier, all the rooms in this particular house are gonna be really large. These are the largest bedrooms that Toll Brothers have to offer. Now, as we step over here, we have this really large walk-in closet. I can literally just walk from one side to the other. So it's pretty big. This is a really nice sized closet. And if you want it, you could probably even still put like a nice little dresser drawer right over here. And then as we come over here, guess what we got? We got an ensuite bathroom. So as we come in here, we have our single vanity sink. As far as the cabinets down here, these are the same cabinets that we have downstairs in the kitchen. It looks good. Large mirror over here. And then they did a nice little single motif right here in the as for the backsplash. And then we have a nice little floor down there. So it looks really good. I love that every single room in this home has an ensuite bathroom. That's awesome. All right, so now I'm gonna walk you down the hallway this way. And as I'm doing that, I wanna remind you guys that I'm here to hold your hand and guide you through the entire home buying or home selling process. our home leasing process. I've been doing this for over 17 years. I'm a real estate broker. That means I've reached the highest levels of what I do in my industry, and I love helping clients. I want to challenge you. I want you to go online and see if you can find a negative review about me. Guess what? You won't, because my clients adore me. You know why they adore me? Is because I take care of my clients. I make sure I go above and beyond for each and every one of them. All right, guys, let's continue this tour. Now we're gonna come over here, and this is gonna be our third guest bedroom. And guys, look at this space, it's huge. These, like I said, I've mentioned it already several times. These are the largest bedrooms that Toll Brother had to offer, and this one is a really big space. I love it. Once again, we're gonna have a nice, large walk-in closet right here. You can see I'm like spinning around, right? Now, of course, I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but still, this is a pretty nice sized closet. I love it. Now, as we step back over here, we're gonna have our ensuite bathroom here. Turn on that light for you. I like how they went with a different countertop in here. Same cabinets that they have in the kitchen downstairs. And then of course over here, they did a nice little contrasting wall here. We have a really cool backsplash on this side and a nice marble towel over on that side. So it looks absolutely incredible. All right, now let's check out the fourth guest bedroom. Now, as we walk in here, this bedroom is gonna be facing the front of the home, so you're gonna get a lot of natural light, especially in the afternoons in the summertime on this particular one. Once again, another huge room. This room is so spacious. I love it. Now, as we come over here, we have our ensuite right here. Turn on that light. Nice quartz countertop, same cabinets we talked about already, with a really nice shower over here. So, looks good. I absolutely love it. Now, come around this way. I'm gonna show you over here, we have a nice little closet here. So all the rooms in this house have a nice little walk-in closet, nice size space for you to hang all your clothes. All right, guys, so I'm super excited to show you guys the primary suite. Come with me. And what I also wanna call out is I love walking across this little space right here because it allows you just to look down and see your front door. If you want, there's a remote control that's gonna control those blinds in the front window, and they can come right open. And you have so much natural light. Now come with me this way. Actually, before I show you the primary suite, I want to show you the laundry room here. So you got a nice sized laundry room. It's gonna come with the nice little side-by-sides right here. You have plenty of cabinet space. You get the sink here, lots of space to store all your cleaning goods and things like that. And most Toll Brother homes are gonna come with a nice little hanging bar there. So that's pretty awesome. Now, as we step out of there, we got some nice little storage right over here. Of course, most people use this for putting photos of their family and things like that, which I think is great. Before you walk into your room, you can absolutely see that. And then guys, check this out. We got this amazing primary suite here. It is huge. This room is really big. And what I love most is that you get these amazing views from right here. Guys, you can see the whole valley from here. And if this was a more clear day, there's literally a little space right over here between these two hills where the three tallest buildings of downtown LA actually poke through, and you can see the top of those buildings. It's really cool. I can see from Burbank all the way over to Woodland Hills. So it's just incredible. And like I keep saying, at nighttime, all this is lit up. It looks fantastic. Now, as we come over here, I can't wait to show you guys the primary bathroom. Now, as we walk in, we got some nice little storage right over here, which you can find really handy. And then as we come in, check out this huge bathroom. It's fantastic. Guys, look how spacious this is. It's so big. This is a huge bathroom here. We have our nice deep soaking tub right over here. We got the chrome fixtures with the little wand here. I love it. As we cut around on this side, you can see we have the dual vanity sink. So you have your side, their side. Both sides are very spacious. You got lots of room here to put all kinds of stuff. I know my wife has a lot of stuff. Now, as you come over here, look at this huge shower, guys. So, I mean, you got the bench right here. You can sit in here, take some meditation showers. It looks great. You can walk over here. I mean, it's really nice and large, so I love the shower. I think it looks fantastic. And then I love the flooring that they went with in here. They did a nice marble towel. Now, right around here on this side, we have our water closet. And then guys, I can't wait to show you this. So this is gonna be our primary closet. Before we even walk in, if the door is closed, I like to call this out. It's not a big deal, but it's a nice little feature. You got a full length mirror, right? So that's pretty cool. We're gonna walk in over here. And guys, check out how big this closet is. Guys, most people don't have bedrooms this big, right? This is a huge closet. Of course, it's great. It looks good. You have plenty of space to store everything and to hang everything. So it's just pretty fantastic. And then of course, since you're renting this place out, you could still do some nice furniture right here in the center. You could still do 2 pieces if you wanted to, where you have like the display cabinets and things like that. They have those where you can easily pick those up and install them right here in the room. So that's gonna be the primary closet. Now the question I have for you is this gonna be enough closet for just you, or can you share this with your loved one? Tell me in the comments below. I can't wait to hear you guys' responses, because I feel like if this was my house, this would just be my wife's closet. All right, guys, you've seen this home. I think you're gonna agree with me. Guys, this home is absolutely stunning. I love it. Now, this is a great opportunity for those of you out there who are interested in moving into this incredible neighborhood and this incredible gated community, but you're not ready to drop $4 million in a house like this, but you are ready to drop that 14.8, then this is a good opportunity for you. So go ahead, if that's you, reach out to me. I have access to all the inventory here in Porter Ranch. Porter Ranch is definitely one of my favorite communities. You know, the name of my channel is Living in Los Angeles. I shoot homes all over Los Angeles County and sometimes even outside Los Angeles County. Porter Ranch is by far one of my favorite neighborhoods. You're gonna get great schools, an incredible community, and it's just a great neighborhood. So if you're interested, go ahead, feel free. All my contact information is below in the description. Reach out to me and I would love to walk you through this transaction. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.